satisfying your runs or your wickets today?
It's a good question. If you told me I was going to take 3 with off spin, I'd probably take that. No, it was satisfying to get some runs, no doubt. It's nice to be out in the middle, albeit at 9. I didn't predict to be there, but no, I'll take both the runs and the wickets.
How much off spin do you actually practice? And is it just like muscle memory you can come to this sport?
Yeah, I think it's more muscle memory. I bowled a lot of it, early 20s and teens, and before I made the switch. So it is always there, and it's part-time off spin. I always joke around with Hetty and say that the better they are, the less you bowl them. So they're always on tap if you need them, and I'm lucky enough to get a bit of rough outside off there and got a few to bite.
Beau, it's been a fair wait to get back into the side. At what point did you feel like the whole way summer that you were a chance to get back in, and did you feel like you have a point to prove?
No, not a point to prove. It's a strong Australian side, no doubt. We've got some excellent cricketers in this country, and especially in that dressing room. So, disappointed not to play, no doubt, as everyone is outside of the 11. But no, I knew I was trying to stay ready, and if I got a chance in any of the tests, I was ready to go. So, no, I certainly wasn't toys out of the cot and sooking around. It was be ready if the chance came, and pretty much like I did last year, it's come in the last test, and I've managed to do all right. I certainly wasn't convinced, and I was head down chasing the ball, and a bit of an afterthought as an appeal, and Keza sort of was the one that said, "Mate, he's deep." It's spun quite a bit, and I thought it was high just with the amount of bounce out there. So, full credit to Keza there to take that one upstairs, and lucky to hit him in line and hit the stump somehow. The other one, I think it was just as simple as just trying to throw the ball as wide as I could and let them make a decision if it was going to turn or not. We still had that slip in, and obviously Jaxie tried to park me, which is that's probably fair, being a part-time off spinner, and lucky enough, like I said, to get a bit of spin and catch the inside edge.
But obviously there was no specialist spinner for this test, and that was a bit of a talking point sort of around day one. You bowled pace mainly in the first innings, spin today. Was it a discussion before the test that your off spin might come into consideration, or more today when the conditions look like it's suited a bit more spin?
No, definitely before. I think I remember Ronnie coming up and saying, predominantly seamers first innings. We think there's going to be a bit of seam around, and then if it does come to it and we get some foot marks from Starkey, be prepared to bowl some off spin, and that's exactly how the days unfold with me and Trav rolling. Yeah, maybe 15 or 20 overs out. I can't remember exactly how many, but no, it was definitely spoken about on day one.
Did you spend any time with Jacob Bathorpe during the summer?
No, I didn't spend. He's away with the England camp a lot of the time, so I didn't see him much at Warwickshire, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. They're busy boys during the summer, the England boys. So I didn't spend. I saw him in and out of the dressing room, but didn't spend too much time with him. No.
Well, I know you said when the kick stones sort of avoid out the side, but I think before the summer you were talking about how you sort of felt you'd done enough to show that you belong to Test cricket. Was it how do you sort of play it in your mind when you're sitting on the sideline knowing you've had a really good 12 months, but you're missing out on the series, you're probably going to play more than anything else?
It's a good question. Yeah, I had no doubt coming into the summer, I thought I was as good as anyone in that squad to be in 11 in Perth, and the selectors picked the team they thought was going to win the test, and we did, and full credit to them. They've made some calls over this series that haven't been too popular, and here we are at 3-1, hopefully going to go 4-1. In the series, so as much as every cricketer in the 15 wants to be in that 11, there's always a couple of guys that are going to get left out, and a couple of guys that might deserve it or might not, and whatnot, and that's up to other people to judge. But I've got full faith in the selectors. The message is you haven't really been dropped. You just can't be fitted in this 11 at the moment, which is a good sign. It's a good strong sign of Australian cricket at the moment. We've got a very good core group of players, and I'm competing against some pretty good cricketers for what I do in the 11.
All good. Great. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you.
Cheers.